Good. We on. Okay. This is the goddamn low road once again. I'm gonna be out of this town really, really soon, so I'm making sure that I go and reach all the artists, or all the artists I can, that I believe in this city before I go, as a form of internship and as a little bit of a resume to let people know that I have that special ear. And I have a very, very, very special guest today. Can you please tell the people, millions and billions of fans?
Yeah. It's your boy Cardo Rich.
Hey, we got fucking Cardo Rich here.
Yeah.
He is unfortunately going through some troubling times, man.
Yeah, I'm a little crippled right now. Had a little accident. I got a cast on my ankle, so.
He was going deep for a bomb, man. Flag football style.
I wouldn't even give me that much credit. Plate was dead, stepped in a pothole, boom, blew a tire, that's all.
Other than your foot, are you doing okay?
Yeah, everything's cool, man.
Yeah,
Everything's
during
straight.
all this
Yep.
shit, pandemic stuff, staying healthy, staying clean, all that.
Yeah, fortunately I was deemed to be an essential worker, so I managed to still work and whatever until I had my surgery, but now I'm getting still getting paid while being hurt, so everything's Gucci.
Yeah, as long as you get them bills paid and stuff. So this guy, like a bunch of my interviews, does more than one thing. He records, he can master his own stuff, he sings, raps, he does tattoos as well, maybe a little bit of art as well, I think. Yeah.
Yes, sir.
So it's a lot of different things. But before we get to that, we're gonna try and go back a little bit so people can understand your roots a bit. And can you tell me if you're from Cleveland originally and what part you're from?
Yeah, I'm actually from Cleveland, just straight up Cleveland.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Would you say more east or west? Because that's kind of how or
east.
downtown, I guess.
More east.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell me about the neighborhood you're from? And I moved around a lot, but I don't know.
Yeah, I'm similar. I moved around a lot. I bounced around from East Cleveland to Euclid, back to East Cleveland, and I actually moved to Houston for about 2 years, and then moved back to Euclid area, and yeah, I've been here ever since.
So what were you doing in Houston for those 2 years?
My mom met a guy. We moved down there, and I was just a kid, so I was like, 9 or whatever.
Yeah.
So I was just going to school, doing my thing.
What's the vibes like down there? Because I've actually never been. I'm not gonna lie to you.
It's
as a child, at least.
It's beautiful down there. Yeah, I miss it to this day, to be honest with you. Yeah.
Like beautiful, like the weather, the what is
weather, the women, the money, all of it, man.
The food, I bet.
Oh yeah, it's fucking amazing.
All them seasonings.
Yes, sir.
And then so did they break up and then you guys came back?
Yeah, pretty much. They didn't work out, and then me and my mom just caught a Greyhound on the way back here.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Nice 2-day trip.
Was that dude okay to you?
Yeah, he was a father figure to me. He was in my life for about 8 years, so I wouldn't be the guy I am today if it wasn't for him.
Hey,
so.
That's cool when that shit happens, when these people stay in touch, man. Like, try to lead you in the right way. A lot of people don't have that opportunity,
Right.
So let's skip to, you moved around when you were younger. You lived in Houston for a little bit, came back to the east side and stuff. At what age did you start maybe feeling a little artsy? Were you were you always that kind of kid, or were you like more of a sports player? Because you seem very athletic. Like, what was that? Where did it start?
Well, I started feeling artsy, not gonna lie, when Dragon Ball Z came out. I started drawing and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
That stuck with me forever, pretty much. I would be drawing in class and whatnot, getting in trouble for not paying attention, drawing little Gokus.
Mm-hmm.
And,
making your own forms of Super Saiyan and
pretty
stuff.
much, yeah. I love drawing what I see. So that's all I watched was Dragon Ball Z. Drew that all the time.
Toonami.
Oh yeah, that was my shit.
Yeah.
But really, the music didn't kick in until I was about 14, and that's when the drawing kind of dropped off a little bit. I got bored with that and picked up something else.
Do you remember the moment? Do you think maybe it was a song?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Do you remember?
The movie Hustle and Flow. Ludacris was my guy back in the day.
Hey.
Stand Up, Move, Bitch, Red Light District, all that shit. That was
Chicken and Beer.
Man, that was. I could play that album straight through, no skipping. That was my shit.
Facts, bro.
Hustle and Flow came out, then he was in it, and I just thought it was such a great movie, and that That what song was it? That whoop that trick, get him whoop that trick. That beat was so cold. That was the first song I decided to try to write to, and I didn't really like it too much, but I just continued writing from then on. And
but after that first verse, you're like, maybe I could do this, huh? Mm-hmm. Yo, so you think Ludacris is one of your top?
Oh yeah,
yeah,
he's a heavy influencer for me. Very heavy.
He was a really good radio host first.
Yeah.
And like, I mean, he's got that voice, man. So it's like, obviously he's gonna do something.
Your ear. Like,
yeah, it's like it's like penetrating for real. Like it's gonna get in your ear. There's nothing you could do about it, man.
Right.
Who else? We got Ludacris.
Childish Gambino influenced me heavily.
Childish Gambino's nice.
Just his progression, not necessarily his music, but how he went from he's this nerdy guy that no one expected to be able to rap or whatever, and then he just hits you with bars out of nowhere, and it's just like, whoa, where did this come from?
Boom.
And people always held him down and said just stick with being a comedian or stick with being an actor and stuff like that, but he stuck with the writing.
Why do you think people do that?
Because they hate.
They hate and they just want to put you in that box.
Yeah, they don't want to see you be great at something else that they can't do.
Not a good move.
That's my opinion. So when people tell me I can't do shit, I'm like, oh, bet, all right, and then I do it.
Okay, yeah. Tell me. Okay, so when people tell you that, how did they do it? Are they doing that over the internet, or is it someone just like straight up in your life, and they're just like, can't do that shit?
Sometimes it'll be friends, and when it's my friends, I don't think it's hate necessarily, because it's like when we were younger, we used to do like, do you know what parkour is?
Yeah,
we used to do free running parkour shit, and they used to be like, oh, there's no way you could fucking do that. Oh, really? Goes and does a front flip over a handrail.
Yeah,
and they're like, what the hell, dude? And then there was just like this 20-foot, not 20-foot, what the hell, like 12-foot platform. I was like, dude, there's no way you're jumping off of that. Okay, watch me.
Yeah,
climbs up there, jumps off of it. Like, I was just always like, it was almost like I dare you to dare me not to do something.
Yeah, do it, you like the challenge.
Yeah.
I kind of feel like your ankle has been at risk for a long time, bro.
Oh yeah, both of them, man.
That's wild, man. Yo, and okay, bet the Childish Gambino. It's very interesting you say that, because from comedy to acting, or acting to comedy, whatever the order is, to rapping, to like falsetto singing and stuff.
Yeah,
it kind of, and you don't sound like Childish Gambino at all to me, but doing the multiple things and not being boxed into one thing definitely reminds me of your style. But we'll get to that again. So we're at 14 right now. You start writing. How does it progress a little bit as you age? 14, 15, high school.
Well, I just kept trying to write. It wasn't really too consistent. Probably once every week, once every 2 weeks or whatever. And then what happened next? Me and my buddy wanted to get into like videos, and we wanted to do voiceovers and stuff like that. So that's when he went and bought some audio recording equipment. He got a little interface, headphone splitter, and he got a little cracked version of FL Studio.
Yep.
Bought a microphone that had a USB plug, so it was crappy quality. And I was just like, yo, could you show me how to work this? And that was probably when I was like, in 2010. I was probably 17. Yeah, 2017. I was 17. He showed me how to work it, and after that, he kind of just didn't want to do it anymore, and I just turned video editing and audio recording into actually like producing music and stuff like that. Learned how to make beats, and just kept recording myself. I started having people come over to record. I was doing it for free just so I could learn and perfect my craft or whatever.
Yeah, man. Get that practice in. Those reps.
Learning what VSTs to use, what levels to use on the compressor, all that stuff.
What did you sound like when you first started?
Oh, man. It was, well, my brother actually really likes the first song that I recorded and put on YouTube.
Yeah.
Me, not so much, but he likes the substance that I have in it, and he likes the delivery. But I'm not too fond of it, so.
Yeah, after that, it doesn't feel like it ages well, but it's like your own. You're like, what's it called? Being your like own worst critic and stuff sometimes.
Yeah, and I know I'm my biggest critic. I almost dislike everything I put out until I listen to it 65 times, and then I'm like, okay, yeah, this is pretty good.
Yeah, you got to remember how you felt when you first did it.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, try to grab that energy you had when you were recording it.
Was it like straight bars when you were little? When you first started, was it just straight bars, or were you singing, or like were you just straight up like, hip hoppity hop, hip hop?
It was like just bars, like playing with my voice, kind of like how Ludacris does, like how he works with his inflections through almost every single one of his songs.
Yes,
like, I love his delivery, and that's kind of how I, whenever I rap, that's kind of how I play off my wordplay.
Yeah,
the
for sure.
and stuff. So.
And then it grew into, now let's go into adulthood, because you're in your mid-20s now. So I could say you're taking it serious even if you got a cracked version of Fruity Loops. You're still, if you're putting in the work, you're taking it serious. But there's definitely levels to it.
Oh yeah, big time.
And so now that you're over 18, did you go to school at all for any of this stuff, or did you just?
Nah, I just kind of taught myself. And then whenever I would hit a wall after a few years, I'll look up a couple of videos to get a couple of tips, and then I would be able to branch off of that on my own, learn a couple of different hotkeys and different VSTs to use and stuff like that, and how to get my quality to sound a lot better. There was one video that upped my quality tenfold, and I was just so grateful for that dude putting that video out there. I forget his name. I would shout him out, but
isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
That's when I played sports when I was younger, I was decent, but I went to one camp. One camp is 3 days, and for there's just the things they taught me in that one camp, I was like twice the better player. You know what I mean? It's funny how just like one
showed you that one technique.
That's all I needed. And I was like, oh my god, I used to suck. You know, I like the shit now. You know. So okay, did you always have your own like studio? Because you got like a studio going down here, right?
Yeah, I did.
Do you have a name for it, or is it just kind of like personal?
I never really named it. I named it last year with one of my buddies.
Yeah.
We named it Wave House.
Wave House, that's cool.
But right now downstairs, written on the door is the Vibe Cave.
The Vibe Cave. So catching the vibes.
Yeah. And we kind of took it serious off it. We had the studio set up in a spare bedroom for a little bit, using the closet as a booth. And I just got tired of that really quick, and I was just like, you know what, let's invest in some drywall, some 2x4, and go build a room downstairs. So me and my brother Shannon, we went downstairs, built it in about 2-3 days, and it's been there since like 2012. Yep.
You've been working, man.
Yeah.
Do you think when you move, or if you move, will you maybe start another one and like emulate what you have and maybe record other people? Do you like to do that too?
I do and I don't. Sometimes, no offense to anybody, it could be torturous recording people. But I don't know. I like you said earlier, I can pretty much find time to make money with other things. So I'd rather do the other things than record people. I just record myself whenever I want to, or my homies that also record music. So yeah.
That's honest. I feel that way too. Sometimes I record people, but sometimes I get kind of bored. Actually, I'm like, oh, I thought this was gonna be more fun, you know.
Yeah.
Like,
and just to keep completely 100% honest, like, it's hard to keep that energy up. You don't want to sit there bored, like, blah, oh, he doesn't like my song. You want to be upbeat and up tempo just like them.
Yeah.
And it's hard sometimes, man. It's really hard sometimes.
Listen, man, I don't, and maybe I'm too much of a skeptic, but a lot of these guys come in, they got, you don't have to write. I know a lot of guys can freestyle now, but I get so confused because I don't know where the song's going, because they're just like, put the beat on. I'm like, all right.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're just going, and then if that tape was bad, you do another one, but you're not even saying the same thing. Yeah, that's confusing.
As hell.
It's so confusing.
Was that good? Hold on, I gotta go back and see what you said.
Yeah, like I mean, maybe, but we're gonna do it again, you know. Okay, so you've been doing this for a while now. You've had a couple of shows going. You're kind of placed in park right now with your injury. Now, what's your nationality? This is leading into another question. Are you mixed? Are you black? I can't really tell, man.
Yeah, I'm mixed. Everybody immediately assumes that I'm Puerto Rican based off of my name and, of course, how I look.
Yeah.
But I thought I was Jamaican until recently, like 2 weeks ago, my grandmother told me that my father just goes around telling people that. So now I know that I'm just black, Cherokee, and like Irish, Scottish, English, Dutch, a whole bunch of different
a bunch of them Europeans.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know. I was like, I thought you were Dominican at first.
Yeah, that Cuban.
Yeah, Cubano. I was like, okay, mixed boys winning though. So I asked that because I thought maybe you had some kind of like Islander thing, which I guess that's not true, since because you have some of your songs kind of have like an island vibe to it.
Yeah.
Do you think that's accurate?
Yeah. That's my influence from Sean Paul.
Oh, ooh, Sean Paul.
Yeah.
You going, oh my God. Sean Paul was like my favorite dude in Def Jam 5 from New York, bro.
Yeah, he was cold. But no, that was actually from when I stayed down in Houston. My stepdad's baby mother, I would go and hang out with his kids or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'll go over there and she'd be blasting reggaeton and stuff like that, dancehall music.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Sean Paul was one of her favorite artists, and it's Sean Paul. Like, he's a legend. He's dope.
We got fucking Sean. We got Ludacris. We got Sean Paul, Childish Gambino. This is all over the place, and your sound's kind of all over the place too. So it's making a lot of sense, you know. Also, can you name a couple other people you might like? We don't want to give out too much clout here. Not too much. We can do a couple people. Let's see.
Okay, so I'll go back before my homies.
Yes.
A$AP Rocky, Kendrick, Wiz.
Wiz just spit a fire verse on this song the other day. I can't remember what song it is. The hook's man, but his verse is crazy. I was like, finally, I was waiting for this shit.
See, I fell off of Wiz after he came out with that.
We Them Boys.
Yeah, a little bit after that. Not Black Hollywood, the one after that. That's when I fell off.
But you know when I figured out Wiz was about to go super pop is when he was on that Chopper Down remix. It was like French Montana and like Nipsey, I think, rest in peace. I think they were doing it. And he got on the remix and he's on the hook. He's like, down. And I was like, oh, fuck. I'm like, it's over, bro. I'm like, it's Pop City now. It's over with.
Yeah.
Black and Yellow already popped off. I'm like, fuck. I guess I can't listen to Wiz no more, man. But he came back and definitely surprised me.
Yeah, I probably need to indulge in him sometime soon.
Yeah, I'd say give him. I mean, that's how rappers are though. Like a lot of them, they have like, it's like NFL players, man. They have like a shelf life on average like 3-4 years.
Yeah.
You know, so
then they start deteriorating.
I would not want to have a kid with Amber Rose.
No.
I don't want to do that.
Nah.
You see that thing that she got on her forehead?
Oh, I don't know why she did that.
Why did she do that, man?
I don't know. She fucked her face up.
You do the tattoos. You got to tell me. So if Amber Rose walked in and she's like, yo, I need you to...
I would have said no. I've had somebody ask me for some bizarre shit. Like, they wanted something on their face.
Yeah.
He wanted 2 tusks on his face. And I'm just like, dude, I can't do that.
I'm
not doing that to you. And he offered me a nice grip of bread, too.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, as an artist, I cannot do that to you, man. Like... You have the right to say no as a tattoo artist, and whoever did that to her forehead is a douchebag. Yeah, he just wanted the bread.
That's just crazy. Yeah. That's just crazy. So with the tattooing, how long have you been doing that? Is that relatively new?
Low key, I've been doing it for about 3 years, but just this past year, I've gotten to a point where people are like, "Oh, his work's really, really good. Let me hit him up." So I've been hitting up like every day, every other day for tattoos now. I know
I've been seeing a lot of them on Instagram and stuff. I'm like, yeah, he's going hard.
Yeah.
And it's not, and you said it's a little bit of trouble since you're hurting right now to tattoo.
Yeah, because I don't know when the pain's going to kick in. I don't want to be in the middle of a tattoo and my ankle get to throbbing and then I got to stop, go take some medicine, eat something real quick. I don't want to put nobody through that.
Yeah,
so.
Fuck all that.
Yeah.
Do you remember your first tat that you did? Did you do it to yourself?
Yeah, I did it on myself.
Yeah.
I've probably done maybe 17 to 22 tats on myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, 17 being on my left thigh, which are all crappy. But you can definitely like see my progression throughout my body and stuff. So
is that so the first one was on the legs? Mm-hmm. What is it?
Let's see.
Sure. Yeah. What's this? Some Pharaoh shit.
Yep, I got the moon from Soul Eater. That was the first one I did.
Oh, Soul Eater! I love Soul Eater, bro.
And what's ironic is I haven't even watched that yet. I just really want to, and just haven't. But I had to redo that like 4 or 5 times. It came out shitty every single time until this last time. That's when I finally got the line fit. It pretty much looked like this HKS, which is my son's initials.
Okay. So I thought that was some gang shit at first. I didn't want to say anything.
My son. But yeah, it went this guy. So these are all faded and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then I started working on my brothers. They free tattoos. Yeah, come on, whatever.
Yeah.
And then I started getting into shading. So you see that.
Yeah, I see that. I mean, that's not bad for your first ones.
Yeah.
I've seen some really bad tattoos, bro.
Then about a year into it, I did this Goku. About 2 years into it, I did this Vegeta. So there's a little progress between there.
Yeah.
And then just this past year, I did these on my arm, which you can clearly see the difference.
Yeah, for sure.
So
all in 1 year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Got that itch, man.
Yeah.
You think you're going to do all of it? Because you already got your neck.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I can't do my neck myself. Some people have asked me, like, did you do that? I'm like, how?
How would you?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I'd have to be super fucking talented to do that. But I just plan on filling up my left arm. I'm probably going to do both my legs and probably my stomach.
Will you do the rest of your neck, you think? Yeah.
Yeah, I already got that planned
all the way
out.
up to like here and around.
Yeah, I got the back side to the left side planned out. I don't know what I want to do underneath my neck yet.
Will you do anything on your face?
Yeah, I plan on getting a EST 1992 on my sideburn.
Right there?
Yeah.
You're going to fill up first? Isn't that the rule? That was the old school rules, where you fill up first before you hit the face, but you got your hands too.
Yeah, I just dove into it, so I had to get the tattoos.
Yeah.
So I went ass backwards with it.
Damn. You set up, bro. You set up for success here.
Appreciate that.
So what would you describe your style of music? Because like I said earlier, I was like, I feel like it's got like hip hop, like island vibes and stuff. But you know,
exactly that. To be honest, like it's like you could pretty much almost find whatever vibe in my archive. Like if you want to go a little hardcore, you can find a little bit of that. If you want to go R&B, you can find that. You want to go pop, you can find that. Go dancehall, reggaeton, you can find that. I don't really try to stick myself to one genre. I just like to make whatever sounds good. Like one thing I find funny is somebody can ask me to make a certain type of beat, and it's difficult for me because
Cardo Rich type beat.
Yeah, I just make something, and if it sounds cool, I just play off of that. Whatever sticks to my ear, I just bounce shit off of that one initial riff or loop that I find or sample.
What's really cool, actually, I noticed about one of your songs that you put out maybe a month or two ago. It's a beat that I heard. I was just going through beats, and it was an AO with the Mayo. You know, AO with the Mayo.
Yeah.
And the beat's like,
I think it's that no hook beat.
Yes,
no hook.
exactly, no hook. And I couldn't write to it. I was like, this beat's so raw, but it doesn't seem like no hook. It doesn't seem like it has like a hook portion to it or a chorus. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, it's cool. So it's still on my phone. I just listen to it in the shower, driving around or whatever, because it's such a hot beat. And then like 2 weeks later, all I see is you like, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. I'm like, oh shit! I'm like, it's the same fucking beat, man.
Yeah.
That's a great producer. Are there any producers like him or her? I don't know. I don't know who that is. That you might like search to without giving up too much sauce. Like, you know.
To be honest, Gambit 52.
Shout out Gambit, man.
52. Shout out to him. He actually produced my whole quick EP.
Yep.
So but usually I just try to stick to myself. Like the AO with the Mayo beat, that came from my brother. He found the beat and he recorded something to it, and I'm like, bro, you gotta let me jump on this. So I jumped on that, did what I did, and but usually I just try to make my own beats. I like being able to be like, yeah, I made this, I produced this whole thing,
all of it,
drop it, and then I have no worries about copyright issues or anything like that. Oh, this is my beat, you didn't buy this from me. No, I made it. Like, this is on me. So
you got to be careful with, especially with rap. Our bands do it too, but with the rappers, people are like, they'll like almost let you have the shit, or they'll give you a verse, and then later they start coming for money. And it's
because
really,
they see it coming in, and that's when they want it. Yeah.
Like, oh, you owe me this now. I'm like, we didn't even talk about this.
Right.
Like, I'll break you off. Like, I don't care, but like, now it's like close to beef territory over nothing. We just work together, so
exactly.
But you know that you got to be careful. What do you use to make your beats? Just Fruity Loops and like a Reason, maybe.
I use FL Studio to like arrange and put all my effects on to my beats and stuff. But
Yeah.
I use Machine to build my beats, and I use Splice to get samples and stuff like that.
Splice. I never heard of Machine.
It's just it's a software that comes with the hardware, little beat pad.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah, Machine MK2. They have the MK3 now.
Oh, okay. So you actually play.
Yeah.
But
I actually use
you do both.
Yeah.
But yeah.
And I mainly use my MIDI keyboard, actually. I don't use the beat pad too much anymore. It's a little outdated, and some of the pads don't work anymore.
It is kind of.
Yeah, a little old.
Yeah, if you want to like do the like whole search for vinyls thing and like do all that, that'd be kind of cool with that stuff. So did you start writing before you were making beats, or did you do the beats before?
Yeah,
I
started writing before I made beats. I was finding my beats on YouTube and stuff like that, and rapping off other people's like popular songs and stuff.
Doing freestyles or whatever freestyle is nowadays.
Yeah.
So when did you start doing the beats? What's the influence from that? So I know we said earlier that you heard a couple of Luda songs. You're like, I could do this shit. Well, what beats did you hear? Maybe like, did you hear like some Lex Luger shit or old Kanye shit or
a little bit of Kanye, not too much, but like Timbaland, Dr. Dre. Those are my main two heavy influences with beats for real.
Yeah,
Dr. Dre and Timbaland.
Yeah.
The way they make that shit kick, the snares, it's just, they're dope.
I could definitely see the Timbaland influencing you for sure. Because it's like, he's worked with like MIA and like Missy, like different artists that have a bigger range. I'm sure he's worked with people who are tunnel vision, Chidori straight through, but like, Okay. So you gotta pick one. Timberland or wait, who would you say?
Dr. Dre.
Dr. Dre. Timberland or Dre?
Damn.
Oh, who we got over here?
That's my brother Shan.
Hey, can you say hi? Can you say hi?
Yo.
Wait, no, get close.
Oh, do I? Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Yes, we're packing the building here. We got superstars in the making. Little anime in the background and stuff. A lot of anime right now. We'll go to that in a second. Yeah, if you had to pick one, man, you're in the Grand Canyon. You got them. They fell off. Boom. Cardo Rich is sitting there. One hand, you got fucking Dr. Dre. One hand, you got Timbaland. You can only pick one up.
See, you got Dr. Dre.
You only pick one up. The one's dying.
Eminem,
they're going down to their doom, bro.
You got. I think I might have to go with Timbo.
I'm tagging Dr. Dre, bro. I'm tagging Dr. Dre. We're about to cloud up after this interview, bro. Okay, that's fair.
Only reason I'm gonna go with Timbo though is because I've seen how he works with people. Yeah. Like with new people that he doesn't know. Like he's so open and stuff like that. I know Dr. Dre, like he'll reach out to people that he wants specifically, like how he got Eminem and then Eminem got 50 and I don't know. There's a difference in their teachings I see. So I feel like Timbaland would be more of a better mentor for me.
Yeah, I think, man, that would be, I'm sure a dream come true, but that would be crazy. Man. So you've worked with Gambit, some internet producers. Anyone else from the city you could, kind of name drop if you'd like that you've worked with?
Some of my guys that are in the same music group as me, Paris Gang, Dior Arez.
Oh, I don't know about that. So we got Paris Gang?
Yeah.
And who? It's you. You said, what's the name again?
Dior Arez. It's spelled DOREXAAREZ.
And how many people were in the group? You two, and then who else?
Seven.
I have no idea. I did not see any of this. This is awesome. Tell me about that. Tell me about Paris Gang, how that started, and who's all in it.
Okay, so I was actually added into Paris Gang probably back in 2014, and they already had their whole image together and stuff like that. And one of the guys, Javon Ali, he came across. We actually went to high school together, and we played football, and then we ended up playing semi-pro football together, and we started talking about music and stuff like that. He's like, "Oh, you rap? Yeah, me and my boys rap too." Blah blah blah, shooting the shits or whatever. And he came over to my studio and heard some of my beats and stuff like that, and was like, "Yo, I gotta introduce you to the guys." So he, a couple days later, I went over to his aunt's house, and his cousin Dior was there, and I believe Mikey Fashion was there too.
Okay.
And they had me spit something or whatever in front of them. They're like, okay, whatever. Yeah, you cold. Came over, recorded a song. It was like, yeah, we need you in the group, bro. Like, and since 2014, we've been brothers. Like, so it's me, Cardo Rich, Javon Ali, Tenrico, Mikey Fashion, Dior Arez, Trino.
I think I know Trino. I heard Trino.
And Dame. Dame, he's like our video producer for real.
Ah, okay.
So, yeah.
That's so cool. I did not see any of that looking you up. I did not see Paris Gang. I don't know how I missed that shit. Yeah. Do you guys have like group projects out?
We're working on some right now. I got a group project with Dior in the works right now. We got like 4 songs done that are unreleased.
I'm excited about that. That's cool. I'm such a big fan of like groups. I love when you see the whole group, like ASAP Mob, you see the whole group, and then they have their own projects, but then they have their group stuff.
Yeah.
I always love that shit, man.
Yeah, and to be honest, those guys have been, since 2014, they have been a heavy influence for me. Because if it really wasn't for them, I wouldn't have the style that I have now. Like, dressing-wise and rapping-wise, and the confidence that I have. They really pumped my head up and showed me who I was for real.
Shout out to that.
Yeah.
So when they reached out for you to join the group, it was after the session?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
after just playing? Okay. So how did you have to so they heard you and they said they wanted you. Did they bring you in to they were all there at the studio and they kind of
pretty much
did the ritual, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, everybody was there. I think everybody was there except one. And they was just like, yeah, bro, we want you in the squad or whatever. And I'm like, yeah, I'm about it or whatever. I didn't know what I was getting myself into because my second group and my first group didn't go too hot. It was a lot of lack of communication and hating on each other and I'm gonna bring this girl around, but everybody likes that girl type shit. Like it was just some garbage for real. So I didn't know what to expect. But as time went on and I spent time with these guys, we just grew an unbreakable bond for real. So I love those guys, man.
Yo, shout out to fucking Paris gang.
Shout out to Paris gang. Cyrus
That's a cool
Nog.
name too.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, good. I mean, are all those guys still in the city?
Yeah, we're except for one, Trino's out the way, but we're all within like a 20-mile radius, 15-mile radius. Yeah,
that'd be cool if you guys do some traveling. You guys not split up group wise, but split up in the States and be able to promote each other's stuff.
That would be dope. A couple of the guys have actually already gone out to on little tours to Cali, Florida, Philly, New York, and stuff like that, like Dior and Trino.
Yeah. That's fucking sick. So it goes does it go music, tattoos, visual arts as far as your priorities, or beats, rapping, arts, tattoos? Is there a certain order or is it just all blended in?
Music and tattoos fluctuate. They bounce back and forth depending on what I need. If I need bread for my music, I'm gonna put my tattoos first so I can stack up, pay for some videos and stuff like that, which I plan on doing later this year. And when I have the time, I'm all about my music. I'm downstairs in the studio, I'm working on beats, I wake up, I feel like I need to go play with my piano and stuff like that. So it just depends on what I need at the time.
So we are going forward, but I want to go back before we go forward.
Okay.
How did you end up with the name Cardo Rich? Which I think I asked you. We actually did a little bit of an interview before in this old event, and I might release those later, or Murdoch might, or Gambit might. I think he might have them too. Did you have names before Cardo Rich? Because I know most people had they were little something and this and that, and then do you have the list?
I bounced a couple things off the wall. Of course, the notorious Rico Suave.
Was that the first one?
Yeah, that was the first one. Then I tried Rico Too Smooth.
Rico Too Smooth.
Yeah. And then when I met my first group, I asked them if they can help me come up with something. And they were just like, why don't you just add an N on the end of it? Recon. I'm like, oh, yeah, that's cool. And, Halo 4 was out at the time, and they had this recon armor.
Yeah.
And so it just stuck with me. I'm like, oh yeah, bet that's my favorite armor too. So I stuck with that all the way up until probably 2016.
Okay.
And I had this burning desire to just want to come up with something more original than that, come up with something on my own. And so Cardo derived from Ricardo, which is my real name, and then
Ricardo.
Yep. And then Rico is my nickname, which everybody calls me Rico or Rick, or Reek. And Rico means rich in Spanish, so Cardo Rich. And
boom. Put
it together, and I like how it rang.
I'm sticking with that. You think you'll change it again?
Nah, I like Cardo Rich. Yeah.
Sticking with that one.
Yeah.
Yo. Okay. So what's next? What do you think's next for Cardo Rich?
More music.
More
collaborations. Definitely more collaborations. My whole you're familiar with Diary of a Lover Boy, right?
What was that?
Diary of a Lover Boy.
You mean your project?
Yeah.
Of course.
And I got Diary of a Lover Boy 2 coming out pretty soon. There's no date on it yet, but I do have about 4 songs solidified with a different artist on each song.
That's really cool.
So I plan on having maybe 6 tracks max, maybe 7. I feel like that's pushing it, but each song's gonna have a different artist on it. Probably from Paris Gang. Some are from Paris Gang. Some aren't gonna be from Paris Gang. So
all produced by you.
all produced by me.
Yeesh. Are you all registered with like BMI and all that shit and ASCAP or whatever?
No, I haven't done that yet. I've actually just been putting my stuff through DistroKid, and then I email myself all my songs all the time. So people tell me that's another way that it could work. You can show proof of ownership through
For sure.
timestamps, really. So
I asked you this earlier, and I like to ask a lot of the artists I interview, because I don't take money, you know, so I'm not interviewing anyone I'm not actually interested in at this point. Will I take money eventually? Probably.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at this stage, again, like I said, this is more of an internship and like experience for myself, and try to figure out if I'm doing well at this, you know, because I could do other things too. I've checked out your music. I've seen the likes, the followers. I'm not going to just spit out a bunch of numbers and stuff, and a little bit of the stream. And I feel like not something's missing in your music, but I don't understand why you're not more popular. And I wonder if you've ever felt like that as well. And if you have any, like, maybe not a conclusion, but maybe you've like brainstormed, like, how come I'm not more popular? Is it because I'm in Cleveland? Is it because I'm not with the right people? Because the music's there. And sometimes what I thought, I was like, I think maybe he's in Cleveland and he's too much of a pretty boy in Cleveland. They're not gonna let that shit. They're not gonna let that shit rock, man.
yeah, I mean, I personally feel like that is part of it. Like, no shade to Cleveland or whatever, but
no, we love it, but it is what it is, though.
Like, you don't really hear my style of music coming out of Cleveland, for real.
Not really.
So I feel like that plays a part of it. I will say that I am still gaining my confidence. I feel like once I'm securing my confidence, then there won't be shit anybody could tell me that could phase my mindset on how I feel or my image or anything like that. And I feel like once I can accomplish that, then that'll be something that some people would want to see. They don't want to see somebody who's iffy about themselves or unsure.
It's very true.
So I'm still working on that. Don't get me wrong. It's not like I'm not confident. It's not like I lack confidence.
But you're not where you'd like to be.
Yeah, I'm not where I know I need to be. I know where I could be. Like I've studied different like performances and stuff like that, how to be a performer, how to have stage presence and stuff like that. So like with anything I do my research so I can be well informed on it. I don't want to just go and just try to wing some shit, then I fuck up and then I don't know why. I want to know why this is happening, what I can do to be better. So with me doing that, I feel like I know what I need to do. It's just a matter of applying it. And I feel like that's exactly what I'm gonna do after I get this damn cast off my head.
Do you think you're in a position where you might need some kind of management or label?
Management would definitely help, but I am aware that that management team would like for an artist to have already invested in himself, as far as like getting videos made and self-promotion, maybe a little bit of merch and stuff like that. They want to see that you're actually investing time and money into yourself.
Yeah.
They're not just going to waste their time with some dude who's trying to mooch off of what they have to offer. So
on some dude, just do everything for me shit.
Yeah, nah, you know? I'm definitely not that type of person. I like to do stuff myself, but I'm not afraid to reach out for help. And if a manager is willing to help me, then come on, let's work. Let's do it.
So you're already in Paris, gang, and this is fun doing hypotheticals with you because you're actually a fan of things. If you could join some of these super groups, and we'll go all the way back. We can even go back to DTP. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So we'll go all the way back. We got DTP.
Okay, I wouldn't even join DTP.
It'd be too much.
it was just ludicrous. That I like. Yeah.
Yo, I fucked with I-20 and 2 Chainz before he was. Yo, something just like him. Yo, hear that song with 3-6 Mafia they made, that Hennessy and Hydro. That beat was crazy. Who else is in there? Shauna or some shit.
I know he had Chingy for a little bit.
Chingy, which didn't make any sense for that fucking group. Fighting in the Club, I used to love that song. Okay, well, not DTP, but DTP, we got G-Unit, DTP. We got someone else? I thought we was, okay. I make people say hi on the show. Fucking not Scum Gang. What's another fantastic group? Slaughterhouse. That group Young Lean's in. Would you click up with anybody in a hypothetical
I think of,
dream hip hop world?
I never saw myself in somebody else's group, but if I did, I feel like I would probably
The Locks. Just yelling them.
I think I would fit in Odd Future.
I think you really stand out in Odd Future. Well, they all kind of stand out.
Yeah, they all have their own thing. Like Tyler makes all different types of music, and if I were to collab on one of his beats or something like that, I legit have no idea what I would come up with. Like it'd probably be something completely insane.
It would be. He's got that Star Trek kind of style too. Odd Future. That's a good one. I didn't know. I thought you were gonna pick some more lyrical group.
See, I'm not really all about.
I don't know why I thought
I'm not really all about lyrics, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like I like bars. That's cool. But as a producer, I actually listen to the beat and how you sound with the beat first, like your melody almost and your delivery.
How you're riding the beat.
Yeah, how you're riding it, your flow, and just how the entire vibe of the song sounds. Like I listen to it more so for the energy of the song, the vibe.
Yeah.
Now some people, they'll listen to the lyrics first and they want to feel what you're saying or hear what you're going through, something they can relate to. But I more so play off of the energy. Mm-hmm. So
that definitely seems to be the vibe now.
Yeah.
And sometimes punchlines is like if you give me fucking 24 bars of unfocused punchlines, it's like I'm knocked out. You knocked me out like 8 bars ago, bro. Like
fire is fire. Like that shit is hot. But if you can't make me nod, then what are you doing? Like you're not making me move.
Yeah. You might need to
go be a poet.
You need to go to the fucking vibe cave, man, and like fix it up, right?
Yeah.
Do you have any stories of opportunities you were given that really obviously you gave me the Paris Gang introduction and stuff with your friends, but have you had any opportunities to work with people who aren't from the city at all yet anyway? Not quite yet?
Yeah, no, I haven't had any opportunities yet. I haven't even reached out to anybody yet except
Not yet.
For one artist, but she's also a group friend, so but if I had work today. But I plan on doing so probably after this next mixtape or EP drop. I have no idea who yet, though. I don't have anyone in mind.
I think it would be cool if you went overseas with it and got somebody who can do some of that,
Europe
like
or Britain or something like that.
I'm thinking that would definitely be dope. Do some like UK drill or something,
Yeah.
but like really like islandy kind of music, like dance hall stuff. You can like get somebody from even like the Virgin Islands or Jamaica or something, make some collab like that. I think you'd really kill that, and that would be sick.
I've actually had a couple people hit me up for a collab for that Hold It song, and
they're trying to hop on it.
Yeah.
On the remix? Or?
Yeah, but I didn't take them serious. I have a hard time taking people serious. They waste my time a lot of the time.
There's a lot of that in this business. I've noticed. I've had people hit me up like, "Oh, record me." I'm like, "I'll do it, man." Like, what I've learned is especially with rappers, is you have to be ready to do shit then.
Right.
Like that's how they are. Like they're gonna wake up, oh, we need to do this, and you gotta get up and just go. You know? And sometimes I'm not in the mood for that shit. And so it's just like the timing's been a little off and stuff like that. So I understand. Okay. So what makes you not take them serious? Is it because they're not being aggressive or assertive enough? Or what do you think? The way they're talking, or are they just goofy?
Nah, just like if I base it off of how I am, if I'm taking something serious, then if you don't hit me back, I'm gonna hit you back. Like, yo, what's up?
Yeah.
Blah, 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 blah. We chop it up. You don't hit me back again, I'm gonna hit you up again. Yo, what's up? I'm gonna be persistent.
Which he has actually done in our conversations. So this is facts he's telling me right now.
So yeah, if I want something done, if I want to try to get something done, I'm gonna be in your ear about it. Now, granted, after a certain amount of time, if it doesn't happen, it's just not gonna happen. I'll accept that and let it go. But if people aren't giving me that same energy, they hit me up one time, it's just like, oh, that was a spur of the moment. You saw something you liked for a second, and then it faded away, and you're not taking it that serious. I don't want to deal with that.
It's like a one-night stand kind of shit.
Yeah, so I'm cool on that.
Yeah. So we've gone over all the music, a little bit of your childhood. your injury that you will hopefully come back for the next season. We got to see you out there. What position do you play? It's 7-on-7, right? Okay.
Yeah, flag. So I play center, receiver, safety, corner, and linebacker, and rush sometimes.
Oh damn. What would you consider yourself as a football player?
Receiver. And
Receiver.
Safety.
That's fucking sick. And the centers can release, right? Can't they? Flag football is so interesting.
Yeah.
Well, I hope you get better, man. It's getting hot too. It's some bullshit, you know. Man. And we're actually like a lot out of our houses now. So I hope you can get back soon, so you can jump around on stage and catch some touchdowns and shit, man.
Yeah, I'm missing that right now.
Yeah,
so much. They start back up on tomorrow.
Yeah.
Too, so.
And then you have a son. Yeah. How old is he?
He's 3.5. He'll be 4 in December.
Oh man, it's getting big.
Oh, fast.
Outgrowing all of his clothes. Is that
yeah, his PJs are flooding a little bit. So
they're skinny jeans now. Yeah. They used to be loose on their skinnies.
Yeah, shoes getting too small, all that good stuff.
That's cool. Do you think he's gonna have a little bit of a musical bone?
Oh man! Oh my gosh! My brother will be in there playing the guitar. He'll try to walk up to the guitar, playing with it. He'll beatbox. He'll get to beatboxing, and he's been doing it so much that he already has rhythm. Like he records himself on the phone. You know?
Oh wow! These kids are amazing.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. Like they legit just copy what they see, and he sees us doing all this stuff. He sees me doing my tattoos. He sees me doing my football. He sees us doing our music. And he wants to copy all of it. And so far, we've seen advancements in everything that he's been trying to do. So
yeah, that's fucking awesome, man.
Yeah, it's cool to see your little man grow.
Yeah, it's gonna feel like a couple weeks, man. It's gonna be 5 and 6, and then talking about girls, and it's gonna be crazy.
Man, it's gonna be ridiculous.
So we went over a little bit of the athleticism and what you like to do. Well, can you tell me some other things you like to do in your free time other than like music and work and stuff? Because you are a regular person too. Yeah, you do have to like decompress. And what are other things are you into? Like definitely some of the anime, food. What are you into?
Another thing that I do is I also cut hair. I'm a barber, not licensed, but
you could do it.
I actually find that to be somewhat relaxing. I like cleaning people up and then being satisfied. Being like, oh, yeah, I appreciate it, bro. You know, I love that feeling.
There's an art to that.
Yeah. I actually don't even play video games all like that, to be honest. I played the shit out of Kakarot. But,
oh, yeah?
Yeah, I had to, but that's the only thing I've been playing.
How was that? Because I played a bunch of DBZ games, and they keep making you do the same story over and over again.
I think it's the best one yet, to be honest. I didn't play Xenoverse, so I can't relate it to that.
Yeah.
But it's the best one that I've played. I think it relates to Budokai, and then it just adds the open world to it, so it's super fun. And then they're actually going into the Super series, so that's what really drew my attention. It was like, oh, I get to go Super Saiyan God in blue, like fuck yeah. So,
do you consider GT to be a real series? This is a big argument.
It's not canon. I love Super Saiyan 4. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
That's like one of the dopest forms, but the storyline is just that blah.
Yeah, that's some goofy shit.
Yeah.
Do you watch a decent amount of animes?
Yeah, due to this guy. He has me watching all types of stuff.
He pumped you up in there?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, who else we got? You say hi real quick?
That's my girlfriend.
Hello, hey.
We got the whole gang in here, man. Whole gang.
But what animes do I watch?
Well, you got so we know you have to watch Soul Eater soon. That's good. It's 2 seasons.
Yeah, I plan on getting into that real soon. I watched a decent amount of Bleach. I didn't finish that.
It's a really bad ending. It's good if you don't.
Yeah, it's good.
The ending's really bad. Like
you said, it's bad.
It's bad. Yeah, it does like one big arc, and then it goes to some weird thing where he's got this badge. Like it's bad, bro. You know what I'm talking about? It just stops. It just fucking stops, and it's terrible. It's terrible. But the rest of it's fine. Sorry, go ahead.
To rest in.
Spoiler.
But Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, I really liked.
Classic.
We watched My Hero Academia. That's fucking awesome.
Shonen, baby. That's good. That's a good one.
He wants me to get into Fire Force.
Yes.
Fire Force. Yes. There's this new one that's out called Gliknir.
Glitnir? I don't know about that one.
That one, it looks freaking crazy. I watched the first episode and I just kind of wanted to sit back and just wait so I could just binge it all, like 10 episodes in one day or something. But
you seen Gantz? You guys seen that?
I haven't.
You know what that is?
No.
That shit's crazy. It's kind of violent, like it's kind of gory, but it's not like Elfenly. Or it's kind of up there with that. That one's crazy though. You should watch that one. That one's fucking nuts.
Yeah, I'm about to check that out. Demon Slayer was freaking awesome.
Oh yeah, amazing.
Yeah. And there's a handful of them. I probably don't remember the names of some of them. Like one is an Overly Cautious Hero or something. That was pretty dope.
Hell yeah.
It's about this dude who takes his shit way too serious.
Hell yeah.
Like, let's say there's like this level 1 slime. He has to be level 30 in order to defeat it.
To just go to it?
Yeah. Or, I took damage. I need to be healed. Please heal me. I'm going through so much pain. And he only lost 15 HP out of 100,000. Like,
I love the humor and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's crazy. I feel like when I was younger, I would be made fun of for liking these card games and for these anime shows, and then now it's hot. Like everyone's doing it, and it's like the Afrocentric nerd is actually like popping.
Yeah, it's normal now.
And so now I'm a little bitter. I'm not gonna lie. When I see somebody who's like 17 with shirts, cartoon shirts on that came out when I was a kid, I'm like, stop trying to steal my childhood,
motherfucker.
Yeah, that's just
I used to sit back
and
watch him watch all that stuff, and I just dismiss it and go do what I did. But nah, it's super interesting. It's super dope, man.
So we got the sports, we got the anime influence, which is definitely intertwined with hip hop, 100%. Is there anything else? Maybe I know you got music and you got a kid and you got a girlfriend and your family and stuff that keeps you busy. Are there any other like things you're into? Just
to be honest, that's legit my life, dog.
Yeah,
the tattoos, the music, my son. That's all I do.
What his normal schedule was?
Yeah, come here. We got bro speaking here.
Okay, 12-hour shift job, right? Night job. So, 12 hours at work, go to the gym directly after work, get home. Don't go to sleep, even though you have work later. Now, go down into the basement and work on some music. Then after the music, get up, maybe sleep for maybe 4 hours, and then go to work again. What's the next day? Oh, I scheduled a haircut. Oh, and right after that, I have someone coming through for a tattoo. That's going to take a long time. Oh, guess what? Another person's doing a tattoo. After that, I'm going into the basement to make more music. And, like, that's just the cycle. And, like, as of recently, it was Kakarot, sure. A little bit of gaming. Yeah. But that's literally just because he has to. Because he can't go to work. So it's just grind all the time.
He was forced to play the game?
Yeah, I had to sit on my ass. So. Yeah, but no, legit. Like you said, like, I work 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. I'd get off. I go straight to the gym, come home, go down to the studio till about 1 or 2, go to sleep till about 5 or 6, go straight back to work. So that is only like 3 hours of sleep. And I would do that all the way until it built up to where it's just like I'm just dead. And I would just take one full day of sleep. And then I would just keep doing that as a cycle over and over and over again. And then I have the days where I go and pick up my son right after work. Or I get him after taking a 2-hour nap or whatever. And I have him all day. And I still have people coming over for tattoos while I have him and having to watch him. But now I have my wonderful lady who can help me out.
Just working and getting it.
But yeah, I just grind. I can't sit still. Like this is killing me. Sitting here like this, it's just killing me. Like, I gotta be on the move. I gotta be doing something productive. So
you a Virgo?
Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Do you even know my birthday?
No.
That's fucking crazy. That's crazy. Yeah.
Nah,
I'm actually a cusp. Do you know what a cusp is?
You're like right on the border. So
Virgo, Libra.
What's that, like August, September?
September 22nd.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh well, no. I just I'm really good with Virgos because they just work. Like, my girlfriend's a Virgo too, and like that's like her life almost in a way. Like and she's like, I'm not dogging Virgos right there. They're kind of like, I'm not gonna say fake serious, but they're very serious. But sometimes they're serious too much. And I'm a Gemini, so you mean so I'm just like I'm goofy half the time.
Right.
And so it works perfectly because I am able to help the Virgo take a break, you know. But I still can keep them going because that's like their love. So yeah, I know Virgos in and out, man. My girl's a Virgo. She just shout to her. She just got this fucking crazy corporate job.
Hey,
and it's big money. Yeah, she's making big money, and she went to Case and shit. So yeah, so she's been. So you've been working on that. So yeah, do you want to plug everything, all your pages, your Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, for the millions and billions of fans, man?
Oh yeah, most definitely. On IG, you can find me at It's Cardo Rich, all one word.
All one word.
Tattoo page, Get Rich Tats, underscores in between the words.
Underscores in between.
And then for real, you can just Google me. My music's on all streaming platforms: YouTube, Deezer, Tidal, Spotify, Apple. Just type in Cardo Rich, and I should pop up for you.
And that's it, bro.
That's it.
Fucking Cardo Rich. Fucking follow Cardo Rich now. When I start managing niggas, you know who it is. It's going to be Paris Gang, Patrick Northern doing all that shit. You feel me?
Feel you.
All right.
Let's get it.
Thank you. Good job.
Hey, that was good.